Hello students, today we are going to discuss about type 1 error and type 2 error. When we are testing our hypothesis, we may come across two types of error, that is type 1 error and type 2 error. Before I am explaining type 1 error and type 2 error, just I want to give a small introduction about hypothesis. Hypotheses are based on the research question. When the researcher conducting his research, first he formulate research questions. Based on the research question, he formulated two hypotheses. One is null hypothesis, it is denoted by H0. And another one is alternative hypothesis, it is denoted by H1. So here, how the null hypothesis will be framed? It means that there is no significant difference between specific population and observed one. So, when the researcher is testing the hypothesis, he may come across the problem of type 1 error and type 2 error. It is impossible for the researcher to avoid type 1 error, type 2 error. But the amount of risk is involved when we are wrongly accepting the true hypothesis and wrongly rejecting the false hypothesis, that is type 1 error and type 2 error. Now I want to give an explanation about the type 1 error and type 2 error. What is type 1 error? So type 1 error is we are rejecting true null hypothesis. It is otherwise called as false positive. Type 2 error, accepting false null hypothesis. It is otherwise called as false negative. So, in the process of hypothesis testing involves statement of null and alternative hypothesis as well as selection of level of significance. Level of significance means here the researcher mostly follow 95% or 99% level of significance. Otherwise it is called as the confidence level. Confidence level is 95% or 98% or 99%. Level of significance means 5% or 1% level of significance. If more accuracy is expected, they may go for 1% level of significance. So, type 1 error is the incorrect rejection of a true null hypothesis, while a type 2 error is incorrectly retaining a false hypothesis. I would like to share small example for type 1 error. So here the research question is the earth is at the center of the universe? This is the research question. Based on this research question, the researcher has formulated the null and alternative hypothesis. The null hypothesis says that the earth is not at the center of the universe. The alternative hypothesis says that the earth is at the center of the universe. In order to prove alternative hypothesis, they conducted a research. What they have done is, they watched the night sky for a few days and concluded that all the stuff in the sky is revolving around the earth, and they have rejected the null hypothesis. So in this case, what happened? They have wrongly rejected the hypothesis. They have wrongly rejected the null hypothesis. They are supposed to accept that null hypothesis. What is null hypothesis? The earth is not at the center of the universe. So, this mislead the research findings. This is the best example. Okay. The example for alternative hypothesis. The drug had no side effect on a disease. So what they have done? They have accepted false null hypothesis. Here, they are supposed to reject that because the fact is the drug had side effect. So this is the best example. Okay. So now please understand the confidence level. 95% confidence level means 5% significance level. 99% confidence level means 1% significance level. Type 1 error is called as, it is denoted by alpha. Type 2 error is denoted by beta. Okay. So now type 2 error means accepting the hypothesis which should have been rejected, but they have done wrongly. That's why the problem of type 2 error is happening. So the researcher should be very careful before accepting or rejecting the null hypothesis. When the researcher conducting the research, he may come across two types of error. That is, already we have discussed type 1 error and type 2 error. When in the process of statistical hypothesis testing, 4 possible chances are there. What are the possible results? First one, hypothesis is true, but our test accepts it. The hypothesis is false, but our test rejects it. So these two things are correct decision. Next two things are error. The hypothesis is true, but our test rejected. It is type 1 error. The hypothesis is false, but our test accepts it. It is type 2 error. So the researcher should be very careful when they are testing the hypothesis. This is explained in form of diagrammatic representation. Here our decision is accept or reject. So here we see accept H0 when it is true. It is a correct decision. Accept H0 when it is false. It is a wrong decision. This will leads to type 2 error or beta. Next, reject H0 when it is true. This is not the correct decision. So this result type 1 error or alpha. Reject H0 when it is false. That is the correct decision. So when they are taking the decision, the researcher should be very careful. They try to avoid type 1 error and type 2 error. So how it is possible to reduce type 1 error and type 2 error? So here what the researcher has to do, in order to reduce the type 1 error, he has to increase the confidence level or significance level. Increase the confidence level means from 95% to 98, or even he can go for 99%. Or we can say that significance level from 5% to he can go to 1% level of significance. This, when the researcher follows this strategy, the commitment of type 1 error or the problem of type 1 error will not happen. So the lowering the amount of acceptable error would reduce the chances of type 1 error. The researcher can reduce the chances of type 1 error when he increase the confidence level. Next, type 2 error. Type 2 error, when the researcher increase the sample size, he can reduce the type 2 error or increase the significance level. Through this, the researcher can reduce the type 2 error. Now, we see the difference between type 1 error and type 2 error. Type 1 error is we are wrongly rejecting our true null hypothesis. Type 2 error, we are accepting false null hypothesis. Type 1 error is denoted by alpha. Type 2 error is denoted by beta. Type 1 error is called as false positive. Type 2 error is denoted by false negative. So, but one thing, whatever error, type 1 error or type 2 error, it will affect the research findings. So, when the researcher testing their hypothesis, they should be very careful for reducing the chances of type 1 error and type 2 error. Thank you.